Alright, let's get some of the new walls in there. So the first thing I'm going to do, just to kind of clarify things for me, is I'm going to turn this off. Old walls. And actually, since that chimney's going, I might put that in their old walls as well. Maybe I'll just change the name of that to old or something. But here I don't want to have the chimney take the graphics of the other wall, so I'm going to choose no. And there we go. We get to start over. So we need to get a wall in that's 12 feet away from this wall. So I'll draw a wall that goes across here. And then I'll use dimensions to place it accurately. I'll do the, I'm going to turn off snap to distance though first, just to clear up the screen a little bit. I'll use Smart Edge for the next wall. If you have a hard time seeing the point, zoom on in so I can get the corner. And then right in the middle of doing this, I can go back to my full view. And this needs to be 12 feet. I'll pin that. This corner down here, I'll enter in 12 feet. And I've moved my wall. I'll get rid of that dimension. I don't need it. I now need to put a wall that's 12 feet over here, and then we'll get some doors in that. So this time I'll set up a Smart Edge, and my offset will be 12 feet. And I'll have to see about being careful about which side of the line I control. I'll pick up my Smart Edge. I'll come over here. Oh, I picked up the wrong Smart Edge. I need to come 12 feet over from here. So, no harm. I pick up this Smart Edge. Come over. There's 12. But because I was coming from this side, I have to control the other side of the wall. Slowly but surely I'll get it, as will you. So I'll pick up my Smart Edge. However, I want to make sure that my Smart Edge is the inside of the wall. Remember, walls have outsides, insides, and middles. There we go. Alright, much more better. Now, I didn't draw that all the way across, but that's okay because you can stretch walls after the fact. The last thing I need to do is get my door in here. A couple of doors. I'll put my door in here. And I'll put a door in this wall too. Let's see, we'll choose a different configuration. Maybe a bifold bipart door might be nice, or maybe a pocket door. Let's do a pocket door, and we can make that 4 feet, not 4 inches, 4 feet. There we go for our laundry room. We can reposition that. I'll make this a slightly larger door, 30 inches. I didn't spec out where those doors are. That would be something we could determine later, but we basically have our new walls. And now what I'm going to do is select everything that I draw that was new. So that wall and that wall. So even though walls are connected, they still remain discrete sections of wall. So you have to select both of them. I'm going to create a new class called New Walls or New Stuff. And I could give this a new color if I wanted to be able to depict that. And then I'll put those in the new wall class. And yep. And then I have to select the door and put it in the class. And the door and put it in the new class. Yes. So now you have a nice file where you can show, I'll turn off the new, turn on the old, that's the existing. And then I can turn off the old, turn on the new, and that would be the new walls. So let's see what we have just in our architect sampler. We've got clothes washer and dryer, so we can drop. Now I don't want to have these inserted in the wall, so I'm going to turn that off. We can figure out where we want to put our dryer and our washer. Though we tried to talk the owner into sharing a wet wall, they wanted it over here. You could draw a little laundry table, or you could look to see if there was already a drawn table that might work for a laundry table. If not, you guys all have the technology. See a little square table. If you wanted to, you could put some cabinets in here. We'll look at cabinets next week. Maybe you draw a little shelf over here. And then I'll put the lavatory in. And I've got my lavatory and sink. And Kohler gave Vectorworks, or partnered with Vectorworks, and there are libraries. Let me go show you where those are. If you go to libraries, objects, building services, there are tons of Kohler products. Now, lots of manufacturers allow you to import plug-in objects, so you can go to their website and download some of these library items. So if you had a particular Kohler sink that you wanted, we can open this up and see what's in here. You could actually drop in the actual sink that you're using or that your client's using, which is pretty nice thing to do. There are certainly tons of library objects here. We'll go back to Architect Sampler. So you could find one for a shower. There are a couple of fireplaces over here. There's some tubs. So I don't see a shower. We can go see in the libraries if there are showers. You might have to spend some time. Look at that. Kohler showers. Let's open that up and see what they have. So we can certainly drop in a shower pan or a shower with a surround. Here's maybe a tub. Shower. So the first click allows you to place it. The second click rotates you. I have no idea what the rotation is on this. Let's take a look at this. There we go. That's hard to see. It appears as though I have that in backwards. So I'm just going to rotate that around. Command L, Command L. There we go. We've got our shower surround, and very quickly our remodel floor plan is taking shape.